Well, hey there, Scentsy. How is everybody doing? What a crazy week we have had for sure. My name is Tammy Thompson, and I am here in Calgary, Alberta. I am a star director with Scentsy, and I was asked to present a breakout on, what was it called? Right on Target. Right on Target. So we are going to be chatting about sales, but really we're going to take it a little bit further. And what we're really talking about is attraction marketing. So I am going to help you with how to properly market yourself, not just the product, but yourself kind of as a whole, a company as a whole, in a way that is going to be attractive for people to actually be coming to you rather than you necessarily asking people for anything. So that is a huge game changer in this business. If you can kind of figure out how to do this well, you will definitely find yourself growing. You will be growing a team, you'll be promoting, you'll be earning trips, all that kind of stuff. And it all kind of comes back to kind of rewinding it back to just properly marketing ourselves the right way with attraction marketing. So that's kind of what we're going to talk about today, to just give you a little bit of history with my story. Again, my name is Tammy Thompson, and I've been in Scentsy for 7 years now. I am a star director here in Calgary. I have earned annual sales and the annual mentor award, both 5 years consecutive. It will be this year, my 5th year consecutive. So that's super exciting. I earn all of the incentive trips. I had just earned the top 150 to the Netherlands, which was canceled. So it's a little bit hard right now for everybody that just had their trip canceled, but we love Scentsy, and we know that Scentsy is going to, they'll figure it out and make it right. This is completely not out of, it's out of their hands. But yeah, it's a little bit of a tough blow this week. This has been quite the week. So we got the update that the trip has been canceled for now, of course, and World Tour. That was canceled, and this evening, I'm recording this here on Sunday evening, the 15th, and school was canceled, so that's awesome. So cheers to all the moms. They're gonna have our kids home for more than we expected. But anyway, we will all figure it out together. But what I really wanna talk to you about is attraction marketing, and how, if I was only to explain to you really how to do better with sales, and we were just really only focused on sales, I would be doing a disservice to you. Because the truth is, this whole Scentsy life, this whole Scentsy journey is so much more than sales. The truth is, we can change people's lives. And that's something that you really do need to really understand for yourself. You have to understand that this is not just a really cool product. And it is. It's the coolest product on the planet. It's the easiest product on the planet to sell. The truth is, anybody can sell Scentsy. I don't care if you've had any experience in sales or whatever. Everybody down the street can buy a kit, they can join, and they can do well at selling. Because everybody can sell Scentsy, because Scentsy sells itself. But in order to actually get the most out of this business, get the most out of this journey, you really do have to understand how to market yourself properly. And there are a lot of things that people do that actually are hindering their success. And so I'm going to kind of walk through some of those things with you. And I want you to really understand the idea of attraction marketing and how we actually need to be marketing not only in product, but like not just for sales, but also in recruiting. Our recruiting has a lot to do with this. The way we present ourselves publicly has a lot to do with this. And you're going to see that everything kind of is intertwined together. And if you're only focusing on one thing, you're really missing out on what this can be for you, and the fact that you can actually help people change their lives. So that's the first thing, is I really want you to understand, I want you to open your heart to the idea that we can literally change people's lives, and you can change your life. So what I want you to do is I want you to understand that maybe you haven't earned an award with Scentsy. Maybe you've never even earned an incentive trip. I want you to understand that those are not for special people. Those are not for like the big wigs or whatever, the people that have been in forever, the people that are just so much more gifted than you. The truth is, every single one of us is enough. So that's the first thing that I really need you to understand. As cheesy as it sounds, I really need you to understand. You are enough. You are perfect. Scentsy needs you. The world needs you. And when you understand that you possess something that none of us can touch, none of us can touch it. You possess this. You are the perfect consultant, the perfect leader, the perfect everything for a certain group of people that basically you've been created for. You've been created to do this for this certain group of people. And you need to own your awesomeness. You have to understand that you're enough, and you've got to get out of your head that these big picture things like earning trips and, promoting and title and all that is for a certain group of people. It's not true. It's for everybody. But you do have to understand how to properly market yourself in a completely authentic way. So that's kind of the key thing here is we're not going to talk about, hey, this is what totally works. You should totally do this. And we're kind of BSing everybody. We're like, oh, if you post this, that'll totally work. That's not what this is about. This is about being completely authentic and pure and letting people really get a sense of who you are, and not dulling ourselves down, not being afraid to shine because we don't think that we're good enough. Like, she's so much better than me. No, she isn't. You are enough. So that is the first step. As silly as that sounds, I really need you to understand that you have something that we can't touch that is completely amazing, and that you are enough, and that you can have everything you dream of. And even if we don't talk about those dreams and the things that we want, I know for a fact, almost all of you have a secret little dream inside of you and you want more, but you don't believe that it can happen to you. So that's the one thing I need you to start with, or none of this is going to matter. You need to understand that you are enough, and that you can have every single thing that you dream of, but you've got to present yourself in the right way, and you've got to be doing the right things, okay? So you're going to see me look down a little bit. What I'm looking down at is my second phone. I am that bougie. I have two phones, and I didn't know I needed two phones until I bought my new phone, and I was trying to learn it, and I still had this one. I was like, oh my God, I'm basically living my best life at this point. And I'm working off of two phones. So my notes are on this phone, so you're gonna see me kind of peek down a little bit to see if I'm missing anything. But for the most part, I'm just winging this, and I'm gonna speak from my heart, and I'm going to share with you what works, okay? So I really hope that you will get something out of this in the end, something sparks in you, that you get that kind of that courage and that belief in yourself that you are enough and that you can do this. And by doing the right things, I promise you that you can have everything that you want in this business. But focusing on that end goal of like, I want to, become an SSD, or I want to earn a trip, or I want to do this. You can focus on that, but if you're not doing the right things to get there, you're going to be like, well, that didn't work for me. But the thing is, you just weren't doing the right things to get there. If you do these right things that I'm going to go over with you, you're going to get there. You're going to get there by accident. It's just going to happen. So you'll get to a point in your business where you're not even trying to earn trips anymore. I can recruit like this. It doesn't even faze me anymore. And just a little bit of a backstory on my story. I won't get into all the details, But I was terrified to recruit. I actually made a rule with myself. I'm never going to recruit because I didn't understand what it was. I thought it was scary. I thought it was asking something of somebody. I thought it was like a greedy thing. I didn't get it. I didn't understand that I possessed the power to change people's lives just by offering this and allowing it to become what it was supposed to be. So that's what I'm going to help you guys with. So let me just kind of scroll down and see if I have missed anything here. Okay. So basically, Scentsy is more than selling a product, and we know that already. I've kind of touched on that. It's more than selling a product. You can literally change people's lives, and you have to understand that. So everything that you're going to be doing, you're going to be doing with the mindset, I can change somebody's life. Now, when you think like that, recruiting is going to be so much easier. Even selling your product, you're going to have more passion, more energy for it while you're doing it because you have a bigger why. You have a bigger vision. If you can get past, I want to make X amount of dollars a month, see, that's for you. And that's not enough. If you are only in this only to make money, you probably are not going to be able to obtain the things that are possible for you in this business. Whereas if you had a different mindset and you're like, I want to see what this is, what's possible. I'm going to market this properly. I'm going to recruit. I'm going to believe I can change people's lives. It's going to be easier to recruit then. You're going to find yourself earning trips. You're going to find yourself promoting in title. All these things are going to fall into place, but you have to do the right things. So be patient with me here. Okay. So basically the first thing is people need to know, trust, and like you. If they don't know really who you are, if they don't trust you, and if they don't like you, you're not going to do anything with this business. No one's going to buy from you. So if you're saying, nobody buys from me, okay, there's a good chance you're not posting enough. There's a good chance you're not posting the right way. But you know what? There's a really good chance that what you're posting is not attractive. That's true. So you really have to have kind of a self-check on the kinds of things you're posting. Because if you're not adding joy and light, if you're not adding love to people's social media, and you don't do this in a BSing way, you do this in a real authentic way. But if you're not adding something to people as they're scrolling, they're going to scroll right past you and be like, what is up with her? You've got to be different. You've got to be the lights. You've got to stand out in a different way, okay? Now, so basically what is attraction marketing? In a nutshell, attraction marketing is marketing yourself in a way that's completely authentic, but it's attractive where people are actually coming to you and you're not necessarily asking them for anything. So you're going to promote a product, you're going to promote Scentsy, but you're going to do it in a way where you never asked for anyone's money. It's like, how do you do that? Well, I'm going to walk you through how you do that. You are going to come to a place where you're not actually looking salesy. You hear all the time, we want to share, not sell Scentsy. But what does that mean? We say it, but what does that mean? It means that we share what we're passionate about. We're just sharing from our heart what we're vibing, what we're feeling, but we're not asking for a dang thing. When you do that, you wouldn't believe the orders that'll come flooding in because you never asked for it necessarily. So there's a way to do it basically where people are going to come to you, and the same goes for recruiting. Yeah, you're going to say things like, hey, have you ever considered joining Scentsy? But you're going to say them in the right place, the right time. And it's going to be in a way that people don't feel like you want something from them. You want to do something for them. So there's a way to do everything that's completely authentic where people are going to want to come to you. Your inbox will explode. Hey, girl, I've actually been considering joining Scentsy. Can you tell me some more? Why are they asking me that question? It's because of how I present myself every single day on social media. So I'm going to walk you through what that's going to look like. I hope I'm not like all over the place because like I've got all this stuff in my brain and I'm just kind of sharing from my heart because it's how my brain works. I am not an organized person. So I've got like a little bit of notes and stuff here, but that's as good as it's going to get as far as organization goes, because that's just who I am. Okay. So they need to know, trust, and like you. Okay. So what does that look like? So we're going to break that apart. What is knowing you? What does knowing you really mean? Okay. So first of all, they're not going to know you if you're not their friend on Facebook. So I understand a lot of people don't want to add people as a friend. My hands are so freaking dry. I'm actually going to put some lotion on while I speak to you because I'm going to be scratching myself the whole time. They're not going to, and of course it's Scentsy. They're not going to know you if they are not your Facebook friend. So that's the first thing that I would highly encourage everybody is that, you know what, if these are your customers and these are people that are going to be in your life, you need to have them as a friend on Facebook. And now, how are you presenting yourself on Facebook? What kind of things are you going to be doing where they know who you are? Because the goal is here that when they're interested about joining and they're wanting to join your team, they know exactly what they're getting themselves into. They know exactly who you are. They know exactly who they're choosing. It's not like, oh, she presented herself like this on Facebook, but she's a totally different person in real life. No, this is about authenticity. So you got to be you, and you've got to shine with who you really are. And you have to be, you also have to get kind of over the embarrassment or oh, people are just going to make fun of me if I do that. I'm going to be real with you guys. If there are people out there that are judging you and there's people that are making fun of you because you want to shine harder, because you want more out of life, because you're trying, they're not your friends. They're not your friends. They are idiots. Seriously. And they're not worth your time. You need to push past that, and you need to actually shine and be who you really are, because you know who you are, and that has to come out, because people won't really know who you are, what you believe, what you think, all the things if you're not talking about it. So who are you? Okay. When you go to my page, if you go to my Facebook page, you're going to know exactly who I am. Is it going to be a secret that I sell Scentsy? No, it better be blatant that I'm a Scentsy girl and that I love Scentsy. I don't just sell Scentsy, I love Scentsy. Okay, so you got to love Scentsy, and that's got to be on your page. And it doesn't mean you're spamming with a bunch of products, and I'm going to get into that, the kinds of things that we're going to post. But you're going to know I'm a Scentsy girl and I'm a lifer. I love, love, love Scentsy. You're going to know the kind of things that I believe by my quotes that I put out. So the kinds of positivity and quotes that I share, you're going to know the kind of person I am just by going to my page. You're going to know everything about me, actually, because you've got to be really transparent with who you are. Because the truth is, people are actually, as silly as it sounds, they're not actually buying Scentsy. They are. They're buying the product, okay? But they're not spending their money on Scentsy. They're spending their money on you. They're spending money on you and wanting to support you. So what's going to make you different than everybody else? So when you come to my page or you look at my Facebook stories, you should know. I shouldn't even have to ask you. And this is one thing I was going to do if we were in a breakout. I was going to say, like, for my team that's here right now, you guys tell me, what do you know? What do you know about me? So I know for a fact, if I asked you right now, what's my favorite drink? You should be able to be like, margarita, okay? You know that about me. You know I love wine. You know I love coffee. You know I have 5 kids. You know I have a husband. I've been married for 1,000,000 years. You know all these things about me. You know that I'm probably the happiest person you know. You know that I'm super positive. You know that I love women. You know that I burn inside to want to change people's lives. You know this about me. You know this about me by going to my Facebook page. So really what you have to do in part of this, it's not just about the product. It's about who are you. Be very, very public with who you are. And I mean, you don't have to be crazy about it. There's certain things. I mean, I'm not going to tell you what time I, took a poop or something. Sorry, TMI. But honestly, like, you're not going to get that stupid. But for the most part, you are going to know who I am. You're going to know who I am just by looking at my Facebook, okay? So that's the thing. You're going to be posting different things that reflect who you are. The other thing is you have to celebrate everything that happens to you in this business. You have to celebrate everything. So if I get happy mail from Scentsy, if I go out for a team night with my girls, if I get like, I don't know, just anything. If somebody sends me some happy mail, if something really cool happened, if I had an email and Scentsy was celebrating me or whatever, I'm going to post about it. Don't hold back. You post about absolutely everything in this business and people are really going to know who you are. Okay. So you basically be an open book of authentic positivity because you're going to be the light. You're going to be what's better on social media. You're going to be someone that people really want to follow, and they're going to start to follow you and they're going to start to trust you. And that's the second thing here. Do they trust you? How do you get people to trust you? Okay. So the first thing is you don't cut corners. You don't ever want your customers to feel like you're trying to get a buck out of them. Ever, 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 ever. Big orders get gifts. Everybody gets samples. You offer samples out like it's freaking confetti. You offer samples like crazy. You are the most generous consultant in all of Scentsy. If you do that, people are going to learn to trust you. Get their orders to them in a timely manner. Be polite. What else do I have here? Basically, be a complete freaking rock star and love what you do. Let them trust you. Let them feel she's not going anywhere. So now there's going to be that element of trust. First, they kind of know who you are. They know what you're all about. They know what your life's about. They know the things you like. They know your dislikes, your likes, whatever, because you've been so authentic. But now they trust you. Now they trust you. So now they're going to like you. That's the third thing. They're going to like you. So what does it mean to like you? Well, you be kind. You're not a negative person. You offer compliments to anyone and everybody all the time, but authentic compliments, not things you think people want to hear. Don't BS. Don't think this business is about, if I say this, then maybe that'll work. Why not just be a good person? Why not just be kind? Why not just compliment each other authentically? I love your hair. Holy crap, that is such a cute little shirt there or whatever. Oh my God, your kid is so cute. Those are the things. You literally compliment people authentically. They will like you. But you don't say it because you're trying to get something. You don't say it because you're trying to get a recruit, because you're trying to get a customer. That's crap. You don't have to do those things. You can actually just be a nice person, okay? The other thing is don't be a freaking stalker on Facebook. Honestly, this is one thing that just blows my mind. Don't friend everybody and like every freaking post that they have if you don't really know them. You can get to know people, but honestly, people can call BS. Don't do that. Why not have a real authentic relationship with somebody? So you have somebody that's like maybe a new customer or whatever, or somebody you've just met maybe or whatever. Start a real relationship with them. Get to know them. And then slowly become their friend. And when you actually comment and you actually like their stuff, it's real. They're not like, okay, well, this chick's in some direct sales or MLM thing, and she's obviously just doing that because she's trying to butter me up. You guys, people can sense that. You've got to be authentic all the time. Don't think that you have to cut corners, that you have to say the right thing, and then it'll happen. There's no magic to then it'll happen. What's going to happen is that you are authentically attractive and people want what you have. They want to be a part of your life because they like you. They trust you. Doing it right is going to get you everything that you want. You don't have to cut corners. What else? Basically just fall in love with all of it and be a joy to be around. Just be in love with Scentsy. Just be in love with Scentsy. Okay, so attraction marketing. I'm just going to talk a little bit about how do you sell? How do you sell with attraction marketing? So basically we always hear you're going to share, not sell. Okay, so what does that actually mean? Well, What it means is we're not going to use flyers. Stop using flyers, guys. It's tacky. Don't use flyers. When you come across as, I've got this for sale and it's this much money, what's going to make people want it? Tiny little handful of people that are hardcore with that product, that really need that product, they're going to want it because you posted it and you offered it and they're going to want it, okay? But where's the majority of the people going to fall in? Well, the majority of people will only want what you have, what you want. They will only want what you want, okay? So you have to talk about what you love. So say I was talking about the hand cream, okay? So I'm going to talk about the fact that, you guys, you know what? I've had eczema my whole life and I've never been able to use a hand cream. This is real. I'm not BSing this. This is real. I've never been able to use any hand cream on the market. I used to just use straight up coconut oil, but it doesn't smell good until Scentsy. I use this stuff and it's like insane on my hands. My hands are so soft. Do a video, show how soft your hands are. My hands are like a baby's butt. They're so soft. And that's the truth. That is the complete truth. So find what you love with a certain product. Don't copy what she said about it because that didn't happen to you. So don't copy people's stuff. What happened to you? What do you love? What was your experience? Did you clean your bathtub today? Because if you did and you didn't take a picture of it, you're losing out on sales, girl. You're losing out on sales. Don't talk about the fact that we have a bathroom cleaner and it's $11. Who cares? Everybody sells a product. Who cares? Do you really think people are going to care that you sell a bathroom cleaner and it's $11? They don't care. Oh, and it really smells good. Who cares? Who cares? Now, I have never had a bathroom cleaner that has cleaned my tub like this. It took this off and this off and this off. 0 elbow grease. Do a video. Spray it on. Check this out. Holy, it's just wiping clean. And my whole bathroom smells amazing. Mamas, do yourself a favor. You need this. This has changed my life. Do you see the difference there? I didn't say I just had something for sale and this is how much it costs. That's lazy. You guys have to go deeper and you have to live and breathe Scentsy. That's attraction marketing. When I am diffusing an oil, I'm going to talk about why I love it. What does it smell like? What is it doing? When I change my wax, not like this one's really good. No, dude, this reminds me of this and this. Oh my gosh, excuse me. I walked in my house and it was like, whoa. I just felt at peace. I wanted to be home. I was like sniffing there like a freak. Like those are the kind of things that you want to talk about. And then people are like, oh my God, let me try that one. Whatever you love, people will want. They only want what you love. They don't want what's for sale. I promise you they don't want what's for sale. A tiny percentage, I'm not saying nobody. You guys, in a handful of people will always want what's for sale. The masses will always want what you want, what you're loving. And don't BS it. My customers know you're not going to get me to like a floral scent. I'm like, spring is sprung. So if you like fresh floral, you guys know I don't. But if you do, this one's it. It's going to be like, you're going to love it. My customers are going crazy over it. So don't take my word for it. But they know I'm not going to be like, every bar is amazing. No, it's not. Because we all have different noses. So you have to be super authentic. You don't have to be negative. So if I was talking about spring has sprung, I'm not going to be like, it's nasty. I would never say that because the legit truth is so many of my customers are like, get me a 6-pack, get me a room spray, get me the scent circles. They're loving it because their nose is not my nose and that's okay. So for me to be authentic and be like, it's not my jam, but you know what? My customers are loving it. I still kept it positive. But I was authentic. And that is what sells. Authenticity and passion for the product, passion for what you're using is actually what sells. It's not the product itself. There's nothing you can say to build up the product enough to make people care. They are only going to want what you love. That's just real. Okay. What else do we got here? Okay, I did that. One second, I'm just gonna wrap this up right away here. I'm just going to chat a little bit about recruiting. Okay. So attraction marketing also kind of ties into recruiting. And basically, a lot of people just think that if you put out a picture of the kit, you put a picture of the special that we have going on right now, that's going to be enough. And it's going to be enough of a dangle for them to go, oh, wow, I want that. No, they're not going to do that, guys. They're not going to do it. You're not going to recruit that way. You may get like one person and it's like, well, you know what? That's freaking amazing. But that was called luck. That's not how you recruit. How you recruit is actually to create relationships. How you recruit is to get people to know you, like you, and trust you. So when there is a join special that comes up, you've been having some conversations and you know she is a freaking Scentsy addict. So then you shoot her a message and you're like, girl, you buy all the Scentsy. You legit need to be on my team. I think you would freaking love this. Just wanted you to know this month we've got the special going on, and then you say whatever the special is. That's how you recruit. You just start these conversations, but you start them so authentically and naturally because you've been vibing Scentsy the whole time. You've been loving Scentsy the whole time. And they want secretly what you have. So when you ask them, they want what you have. Now, they might say no. Most people on my team have said no to me 3 times. So you just keep asking. You're like, yeah, that's cool. It's no biggie. And then later on, you're like, girl, you need to join Scentsy. You legit are acting like one of us. Come on. And that's all you do. You just love what you do and you're so freaking confident in Scentsy. You believe in this. You're not going anywhere. You're a Scentsy lifer. You got to get that vibe out there. And when you do, people don't feel pushed and rushed to join right now like it's, oh my God. No, girl, it's fine. You know where I am. But you're vibing all the time. You're happy all the time. You're loving what you do all the time. It's a matter of time before people are going to want to be a part of that too. One thing that I would really like, and I might get a lot of hate for this one, but it's true. One thing I really, really, really want to strongly suggest you guys, a lot of you stop doing, is hashtag watch me or join me. Stop that. Do not imply that you have arrived and they are down there. Do not apply that you're better than people. Do not imply that you have figured something else out and you're a freaking idiot if you don't do what I'm doing. You've got to stop that. What we need to do is love every single person where they're at and let them journey on their own. You be the light. You be the person that's vibing and loving this. But guys, do you really believe that every single Canadian citizen needs to be a Scentsy consultant? No. Let those people that are supposed to be come to you by not insulting them. I guarantee you, when you put out a post that says hashtag watch me or join me, you're guaranteed 0 recruits now. You just insulted people. You haven't figured anything out. You are only loving what you're doing. So the more that you can make this about you and not others, make it about you. I love Scentsy. I love being recognized. Look at these awards. Oh my God, I love getting big orders. I get to start orders tonight. Oh my God, I love being a Scentsy consultant. We get these bars early. Smell the scent of the month. Oh my God, I love it. Oh my God, I love Scentsy. I love getting together with my team. I've never had friends like this before. It's all about your experience because nobody can come at you for that. Nobody can question that. You are allowed to love and feel and think what you want, but don't push that on other people. When you just are the light and you're vibing over here and you're loving your life and you're doing your Scentsy thing, I promise you guys, that's attractive. That's attraction marketing. People are going to come to you. And it's not like you're not going to ask. Of course you're going to ask. Of course you're going to do your follow-ups with your orders. You're stupid not to. Of course you're going to do those kind of things. Of course, you're going to ask people to join your team, but you're going to ask people you have a relationship with, because you're loving what you're doing and you're just kind of offering that. And you're like, hey girl, how did you like that? I know. Is that not the best bar ever? I love it. I've got it in my kids' room right now. My son said this. That is personal. That's what's attractive. That's not scary. That doesn't look like this chick joined this company and she's up to something. She wants something from all of us. You guys act like that and people are going to run. And then you're going to say, well, nobody wants to buy from me. So if nobody wants to buy from you, it's because you're not posting enough. It's because you're posting flyers, or it's because you are turning people away. It's one of those three things. You're either not consistent. So you got to be consistent. You got to post every day. I'm not joking. You got to post every day. Is your store open for business every day? And you got to think about that. You're a store. You're Scentsy. Are you open for business every day? So if you don't post every day, don't think that your business is open every day. So how many days was your business open this month? Was it open like 4 times? Could you imagine if there was a business out there and it was only open 4 days a month? You'd be like, what? The thing is like never open. You're only open when you talk about Scentsy. That's when your business is open. Don't think having a website is going to do anything. It's when you talk about Scentsy and you love Scentsy and you're just vibing Scentsy, your store is open, right? People are going to want to come in. They're going to want to be a part of it. They're going to want to try that product. Oh, I want that. And don't think that if people aren't commenting on every little single thing, oh, I'm tongue-tied here, that you post, that it doesn't mean they don't want it. It doesn't mean anything. You got to be consistent, because they're going to want it 3 days from now. They're going to also be watching you for a little bit. And then it's going to be a matter of time before they want what you want or what you're offering and what you love, because people want what you want. So just be consistent. Just love Scentsy. You know what? A good example would be the bath soak. And my God, I got to wrap this up. I'm like just over 30 minutes now. A good example is the bath soak. I didn't sell bath soak for the longest time. And I was like, maybe it's because I don't use it. You guys, I didn't have a bath for like I showered. It's not like I didn't shower, but I didn't have a bath for probably like 20 years. I don't bath or bathe or whatever. And then the Scentsy soap came out. And even when the bath bombs came out, I was like, I think I had one bath. But then the Scentsy soap came out. And it honestly relaxes my muscles. Like I'm not stiff anymore. I used to always be like, oh, stiff, and my legs were sore. And so every day, after the bath soap came out, I started having a bath and I was like, oh my God, I love this. I actually started working from the bathtub. I'm like answering all my messages in my bathtub and I'm having my coffee in the bathtub. I started posting about it a little obnoxiously. So on Instagram or whatever, I'd be like, hey, Blue Grotto, oh my God, it smells so good. Take a picture of like the blue water. Another post, it would be like working from the bathtub, and I had like my coffee. I'd be talking about working from the bathtub. Another day, my muscles were sore. Oh my gosh, this is totally relaxing. There's different ways to post the same product in different ways. Well, for about a month, I didn't sell anything, but I didn't shut up about selling the bath soak. Sorry, my phone here. I didn't stop. I didn't stop posting about the fact that I love the bath soak and I was taking baths, etc., etc. So after about a month, it became like my top product. So I sell a lot of wax still, but I'm not going to lie, I probably sell just as much bath soak. It's crazy that it takes people a while. So they're really watching you and they're wondering how excited you are about something. But the more excited you can get about something, the more you're going to sell. So it's going to take a little bit. So don't think, well, I posted about that, but nobody cared. Well, did you post about it 50 times? Because sometimes you have to post about something 20, 30, 50, whatever times before somebody actually is like, I want to try that. So I've got so many of my customers, I'd say almost every single one of my customers is hooked on the bath soak. And once you've had one bag, you want a million bags, right? So my orders have went from I want to try the bath soak to I want to try that one and that one to now they buy 4 at a time, because they're not going to be without it. And their kids love it and their husband loves it. And it just kind of goes from there. So that's how you sell, is you get really excited about stuff just for you. Now, was I going to be like, Scentsy has a bath soak and it's really good and the ingredients are amazing and you can get 2 pounds for $16. Who cares? Guys, think of how many things are for sale in this world. They're all amazing. Everything's amazing. And yeah, Scentsy does rock. Scentsy does have the best products. But why should somebody believe you? Why should somebody believe you just because you sound like you're trying to sell them something? So stop trying to sell people things and start getting excited for yourself about the things that you love. Make it about you. Make it about your experience, because nobody can fight you on that. So the right people are watching you. The right people are wanting what you have. And guys, that's your new teammates that are going to be in the future. Those are your new customers that are going to become addicts, that'll become teammates, etc. Those are your people. That's your tribe. Those are your people, guys. And that is why you need to be just celebrating absolutely everything, making it about your experience. I hope that makes sense. Let me just see if I'm missing anything, and I got to wrap this thing up. La la la. Oh, yeah. Why did that bump up? Okay. Yep. So just in a nutshell, I'm just going to wrap this up real quick here. You guys, it all goes back to your belief in who you are, and you have to believe that you are enough. You have to believe that you have something to offer. You have to believe that Scentsy can change people's lives. You have to believe that this is the best product on the planet. And you've got to get past that you're trying to make a buck, and that you really want to just change people's lives. You want everyone to use Scentsy because you love Scentsy. So it starts with you. You have to love Scentsy, or why should they buy it? And you have to consistently be the person that's posting every single day, because you have to be the Scentsy queen. You have to love what you do. You have to love what you sell. And you just got to be in love with it. It's just really what it is a daily celebration of Scentsy. It's a daily celebration of what you have in your life. It's a daily celebration of the best products on the planet. And you are here for it. You're like, I am all in. When you have that vibe, everyone's going to be attracted to you. When you are the light, and you are love, and you are positivity, or you are the best thing in their news feed, everyone's going to be attracted to you. Your inbox will start to explode with people saying, hey, I heard you talking about that. Tell me more. You know what? You look like you're having a lot of fun. I've kind of wondered about joining. Can you tell me a little bit more about that? You know what? It looks like you're living your best life. It looks so fun. Can you tell me more? And I'm not saying daily you're going to get those messages, but you're going to get a lot of those messages, because people are watching you if you think they are or you don't think they are. You're delusional if you don't think they are. So be very careful. Go to your VIP groups. Go to your personal page, and I want you to scroll down, especially on your VIP groups, your sample clubs, whatever you call it. I want you to go down to your Facebook page for Scentsy, and I want you to take a really honest look at it and say, do I look like I'm trying to sell stuff, or do I look like I'm living and breathing and I'm in love with this and I can't get enough? If the answer is that there's a lot of flyers and it looks like you're trying to sell stuff, I want you to be really honest with yourself and be okay with saying, okay, maybe I've been doing this wrong. That's okay. Then just change the way you're doing things. Just readjust. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not too late. It's not too late to have everything that you want in this business. It's not too late to obtain all of your dreams. You didn't have to get in a long time ago. Who cares how many years you've been in? I don't care how many years you've been in. Today is the day that you can change the way you post. Today is the day that you can decide that you're going to be the light, that you're going to help people change their lives, that you believe that Scentsy is more. When you do that, it's going to be attractive and people are going to start coming to you. And you guys are going to get every single thing that your heart dreams about. And I know you guys have dreams. I know you want things. And I know that deep down, a lot of you think it's never going to happen for you. It's only going to happen for her. But the truth is, it is going to happen for you. But you have to believe it. You have to believe that you're enough, and you have to readjust how you are portraying Scentsy. The more that you look like you want people's money and that you're in it for a buck, you're going to get nothing. The minute you change it and say, I'm a freaking gift. I am enough. I don't care what people think of me. I'm going to shine so freaking bright, and I'm going to bring this Scentsy thing home. I'm going to make sure everybody knows that Scentsy is like the best product on the planet and I love it and I use it and I'm so excited. I'm like a total Scentsy freak. You know what? Everybody is going to want what you have. And just like that, naturally, you're going to get the sales, you're going to get recruits, and you're going to be promoting. Just kind of a little example would be that right before the incentive trip was over, I was in the top 150, but I was like plummeting. I was plummeting. And I was like, okay, there is a chance I'm not going to end up in the top 150, which I worked really hard for and I really wanted to keep. And so I had no idea. And you guys, you know what? I've been doing this for 7 years and I have been nothing but positivity and love. I have not ever made one of my customers feel like I want their money. I have been so thankful and generous and positive this whole journey. And I literally put out one post. And I said, you guys, you know what? I did this on my VIP group and I did this on my personal page. And I said, you guys, you know what? I am so freaking close to staying in the top 150. I'm currently in it, but I'm scared. I don't know. In the next 2 days, who's got orders? I don't know where I'm going to land. I'm asking you guys if you have ever needed Scentsy, if you need anything at all, I would love to get stuff for you this month. Happened to be 10% off, which was great. And I was like, and everything's 10% off. You guys can even go back to my Facebook page and see these posts. You guys, people showed up for me hard. It was crazy. My inbox exploded. People were like, you deserve to be on this trip. I don't know anyone that deserves to be on this trip more. Oh my gosh, like I need to help you. What can I do? I need this, I need this, I need this. Now, I didn't know what was going to happen. But honestly, guys, in 48 hours, I had $5,000 in sales come to me that I didn't even have to go after. This was my inbox exploding. This was people showing up for me. And the things they were saying to me was that they believe that I need to be on this trip, that no one deserves it more. Why would they say those things? I didn't make them say those things. It's because I've been doing this for 7 years and they know who I am. They know I've got 5 kids. They know that my husband and me do this together. They want to support me. They want to show up for me. They know I've spoiled the crap out of them. They know that I am just so in this forever and that I did deserve it. And they showed up. They're like, is that enough? Actually, you know what? Get me an all-purpose cleaner. You know what? Actually, I need a new freaking mini warmer. Like, it was just like nonstop. I was at the point that I said to my husband, I'm like, it needs to stop. I'm going to have a nervous breakdown. Like, I need to be thankful for what's coming in, but it was coming in so fast. I was so tired. I didn't get off the couch for 48 hours almost. I didn't sleep. I'm like writing out invoices like a crazy person. But you know what? That's what happens. That's what happens when you are positive and you are the light and you are vibing Scentsy all the time. People want to show up for you. So when it's time and you need their help, holy crap, do they show up for you? So that's kind of an example of what can happen, but you really need to be doing the right things all the time. Now, did I do the right thing once? No, I lived and breathed it 365 year after year after year. I'm the same person year after year after year, day after day. They know who I am. They've known me for long enough. They know my kids, what they look like, what their names are, you know. They know all the things about me. They know everything about me. And they love me. They trust me. They know me. They like me. And that's what happened. So that is basically what is possible if you market yourself the right way with attraction marketing. So I really hope that was helpful. I know I went super over time. But I really hope that was helpful. And I just really want you guys to start believing in yourself and realize that you can have anything you want in this business, anything you want, but you have to be the light. You have to want to change people's lives and you have to believe it's possible. You do that and you're going to have everything you've ever wanted. You're going to have all the sales, all the PRV, all the recruits, promote and title, earn the trips, all the things, but you have to start there. It really does start with being the light and being attractive. Okay, guys, I hope that was helpful and thank you so much for tuning in. And I hope that you can take something away from this. And I believe in you. If there's one person that has to start believing in you before you even believe in you, I believe in you. I know you've got this. Okay? Love you guys. See ya.